कृष्णाय कृष्णभक्ताय तद्भक्ताय नमो नमः। नमो महावदन्नाय कृष्णप्रेमप्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्णचैतन्य नाम्ने गौरक्षिते नमः। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधो जगत्पते गोपीश गोपिकाकान्त राधाकान्त नमोस्तुते। तप्तकाञ्चन गौराङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। ॐ वृन्दावै तुलसी देव्यै प्रियायै केशवस्य च कृष्णभक्ति प्रदे देवी सत्यवत्यै नमो नमः।
माड़ा को नहीं आप पे कौन आपे माड़ा આજે જીતુભાઈ તો કર્યું છે ને જીતુભાઈ ને કરી દો મને ખરાબ લાગશે ને
અચ્છા ઓ માળાનું કયું
હા માળા
જીતુભાઈને જવા
બીજું કોઈ જગીને કરી છે આઈ થિંક નો
જીતુભાઈને લગભગ નથી પહેલા દિવસે તમે કીધું
હા પેલે દિવસ તો જીતુભાઈ ને
श्रीवासादि गौरभक्तवृन्द। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकी नन्दनाय च नन्दगोपकुमाराय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। नमः पंकजनाभाय नमः पंकजमालिने नमः पंकजनेत्राय नमस्ते श्री हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम राम गर्भाग्रे मध्य गुरुपाद पद्म नित्यलीला प्रविष्टम विष्णुपाद अष्टोत्तर श्री भक्ति वेदांत श्री वामन गोस्वामी महाराज एवं नित्यलीला प्रविष्टम विष्णुपाद अष्टोत्तर श्री भक्ति वेदांत श्री नारायण गोस्वामी महाराज के अभय चरण कमलों में अनंत करोड़ साष्टांग धन्यवाद ज्ञापन करता हूँ। तत्पश्चात नित्यलीला प्रविष्टम विष्णुपाद अष्टोत्तर श्रीमान भक्ति वेदांत श्री स्वामी महाराज श्री गोविंद गोस्वामी महाराज श्री भक्ति रखकर श्रीधर गोस्वामी महाराज भक्ति प्रमोदपुरी गोस्वामी महाराज भक्ति विज्ञान भारती गोस्वामी महाराज एवं उपस्थित समस्त वैष्णववृंद मातृवृंद गौरगति सज्जनवृंद हरि कथा पिपासु सत्यवृंद एवं ब्राह्मण एवं वैष्णववृंद सभी के चरण कमलों में मेरा यथार्थ धन्यवाद प्रणाम स्वीकार हो। कल हम लोगों ने बहुत धूमधाम से आनंद उत्सव से नंद उत्सव हमने मनाया।
Yesterday we celebrated Krishna Janmashtami.
नंद महाराज अपने पुत्र कृष्ण की जन्म महोत्सव का
And also we celebrated
Brahmanon
Nanda
ko बुलाकर
Utsav. We discussed about all this Leela, that how Nanda Baba, he invited all the Brahmins
उनके
in Braj, and
जात
he
संस्कार भी कराया।
he also performed Jat Sanskar to Krishna and gave so much donation cows to all the Brahmins.
सम्मान अभिवादन
He welcomed them,
जिसे
he
सुखदेव
welcomed all of them,
गोस्वामी
and he served all of them. Shukdev Goswami Pad.
हे महाराज परीक्षित सुनिए।
ठीक है,
नंद
now okay.
को आत्मज उत्पन्ने जातो राधो महामना आहु वृत्राण वेद ज्ञान स्नात रुचि अलंकृता। नंद महाराज अपने पुत्र की जन्म उत्सव
Nand Baba is celebrating the appearance day of Krishna.
बुलाकर
He invited Brahmanas,
यथाचित सम्मान
and according to his capabilities,
जात
he
संस्कार
offered them gifts, he welcomed them, he respected them, bathed their
जिससे सुखदेव
food,
गोस्वामी पाद और भी स्पष्टीकरण
and he performed many rituals. Srila Sukdev Goswami Pad, he is speaking all this Leela to Maharaj Parikshit.
तत आरब्ध नंदस्य ब्रज सर्व समृद्ध मानो हरेर निवासो आत्मगुणै रमाक्रा अभिविभा। स्वयं सुखदेव गोस्वामी पाद कहते हैं महाराज परीक्षित
Shukdev Goswami Pad says, O Maharaj
जब
Parikshit,
कृष्ण ब्रज में
when Krishna
जन्म लिया
took birth
तब
in
से ही
Braj,
ब्रज
from that
मानो
very
अनेक
time,
प्रकार धन समृद्धि से परिपूर्ण हो गए।
from that very time, Braja was
क्योंकि
full of
जहाँ पर
happiness.
स्वयं भगवान श्री हरि
Braja was full of happiness, and everything and everyone
वहाँ पर
became
साक्षात
very auspicious
भगवान
here.
की सर्वशक्ति शक्ति साधनी शक्ति सर्वे
So wherever Krishna is present, his Haladani Shakti means Radharani is also there. So since the moment when Krishna took birth in Braj, Radharani, she also
सुखदेव गोस्वामी पाद
came there
राम
as
हरि
his
की
Shakti.
महिमा जगत में प्रकट कराया।
So now Shukdev Goswami
कुछ लोग
Paji
कहते
is
हैं
also establishing
कि
here
श्रीमद् भागवत
that
में
the glories of
राधा जी
Radharani.
तो नाम नहीं है।
Some people says that in Radharani name is not mentioned anywhere in Srimad Bhagavatam,
सिद्धांत है।
but there is a one Siddhant,
निराधार का
very secret, very deep Siddhant.
श्रीमद् भागवत में सर्वत्र ही
In actually in Srimad Bhagavatam, Radha name has been glorified everywhere.
क्योंकि शास्त्र कहते हैं
Shastra
जत्र
says,
कृष्ण तत्र राधा।
wherever is Krishna, there is Radha. Wherever is Radha, there is Krishna.
राधा पूर्ण शक्ति,
Radharani is Shakti, Krishna is Shaktiman. Can't be separated from each other.
द्वि वस्तु भेद नहीं शास्त्र नाम।
So Shastra says they both have no differences from each other. Radharani is the potency and Krishna
शक्तिमान
is Shaktiman.
उदयोर अभेद।
We can't make separate from Shakti to
शक्ति
Shaktiman.
शक्तिमान ही में कोई भेद नहीं है,
No differences at all.
एकत्र ही रहते हैं। कभी प्रकाश होते हैं, कभी
Sometimes they manifest, sometimes they don't manifest. They are never apart from each other, never separate from each other.
श्रीमद् भागवत में
Therefore, in Srimad Bhagavatam,
साक्षात रूप में डायरेक्ट रूप में राधा आदि के नाम नहीं लेने सॉरी,
even though Shukdev Goswami is not speaking the name of Radharani directly,
राधा आदि के गोपियों के नाम
but indirectly he is glorifying Srimati Radharani and with gopis.
हमारे आचार्य पादों ने
Our Acharya Pad, our Guru Vargas, they have explained
क्योंकि
about
सुखदेव
this
गोस्वामी पाद
tattva.
जब ये भागवत कथा
When Shukdev Goswami Pad,
परीक्षित महाराज
he
ने
was
कथा
narrating this Bhagavad Katha to Maharaj Parikshit.
उस समय
At that time,
सुखदेव गोस्वामी पाद
Shukdev Goswami
राधा
Pad
आदि गोपियों की स्मरण होने के साथ ही साथ षाण्मासिक भवेद मूर्छा 6 महीने काल तक मूर्छित हो गए।
So before Shukdev Goswami Pad, he was speaking Bhagavad. What was his very high? If he would hear the name of Radha or Gopi, then immediately he would fall unconscious, and sometimes he was out of conscious. He was out of consciousness for weeks and for months, because in his previous life he was the Shuk of Radharani. Radharani, I told you, Radharani, she was always giving anar, pomegranate seed to Shuk.
लाल लाल अनारों के दाना की जो है खिलाती थी, और उनकी राधा उनके कृष्ण नाम श्रवण करा सुनाती।
And she was always speaking the name of Krishna, and her parrot Shuk was directly hearing the name of Krishna from the mouth of Radharani. And same Shuk, same parrot appeared as Shukdev Goswami Pad.
जिससे गुरु के स्मरण होने के साथ ही साथ
So
सन्मासिक भवेद मूर्छा।
So Shukdev Goswami Pad, who is his guru, Radharani, so he has so much nishtha, he is so much absorbed in Guru Bhakti. Whenever he hears the name of Radharani, his guru, then he fall unconscious, he lose his outer conscious.
सुखदेव गोस्वामी पाद अपने को सहन कर नहीं पाते।
It was totally unbearable for him to tolerate separation from Radharani. So when Shukdev Goswami when Shukdev Goswami Pad was going to Maharaj Parikshit,
साक्षात रूप में
and he
प्रकट
was
हुई।
about to speak
और
Bhagavatam.
प्रकट
On
होकर
his
के
way,
बोले,
he saw Radharani
"हे
along with
सुखदेव,
with her Sakhis, with her gopis. She appeared in front of
हम
Shukdev
उनके नाम
Goswami
को
and she
हम
said,
क्या करें?
"Oh Shukdev,
क्योंकि
I want you
इस
don't
सभा
speak
में
my name because
अनेक जो अनधिकारी व्यक्ति बैठे हुए
in this assembly, many in this Maharaj, the assembly where you are going, in
ऐसे
that
अनधिकारी
assembly, many
लोगों के निकट
unqualified people will be sitting
हम
there.
लोगों के नाम को मत लिया करो।
So don't speak my name there. Don't speak my name directly
तो
there."
शास्त्रों में कहते हैं हमारे जिहा शुद्धि किसमें होता है? गुरुदेव के नाम के द्वारा।
Our tongue, Shastra says, our tongue, our heart
तब तक हमें जिहा
gets
शुद्धि नहीं होगी।
purified only by chanting the name of Gurudev.
क्योंकि
Unless we chant the name of
इधर
Gurudev,
स्वयं राधा जी
our
आदेश जारी
tongue
कर दिया।
can't, our tongue cannot be purified. But here Radharani said that don't speak my name directly. Then Shukdev Goswami Pad, he start thinking, what should I do now?
परोक्ष रूप में इनडायरेक्ट
So that therefore in Srimad Bhagavatam he mentioned the name of Radharani and gopis indirectly.
यहाँ पर ऐसे रमा शब्द, काचित शब्द,
Just like Rama, Kachit, all these words refers to Radharani.
ये रासलीला प्रसंग
In Srimad Bhagavatam, in the Raslila chapter,
जब कृष्ण रास में अंतर्ध्यान हो
when
गए
Krishna he left Raslila, disappeared from there,
राधा जी के लेकर के
and he took Radharani from there.
एकांत स्थान में
He went to
विलास करने लगे। और गोपियां दूसरी गोपियां कृष्ण के विरह में
and he went to secluded place.
कृष्ण के खोजते खोजते जब श्रृंगार पट
And when other gopis they start looking out for Krishna and they went to Shingar
एकांत
Vard.
स्थान में श्रृंगार आदि
And Krishna was sitting there along with Radhika ji and he was decorating the hair of Radharani.
विपक्ष वाली चंद्रावली आदि गोपियां
Chandravali and her
कृष्ण
group,
के चरण चिन्ह के पास और एक सुंदर
they
स्त्री के
saw
चरण
they saw the footprint of
और
Krishna.
जिससे
But they also
देख करके
noticed next to the footprint of Krishna there is also another footprint of a lady.
ये देखो ये जो चरण चिन्ह जिसका है वो अत्यंत सौभाग्यवती है।
So Chandravali's friend says,
इसलिए संत सुखदेव
I don't
गोस्वामी
know
इस श्लोक
whose
के
footprint
उच्चारण कर दिया।
is that, but definitely that Gopi is so fortunate because now she's spending her private time with Krishna.
जन्नो विहाय गोविंद जत जामुनत भव अनया राधितो कृष्णेन आराधिता इति राधा।
Krishna Aradhita.
यहाँ पर राधा
So
नाम
who is
स्पष्टीकरण कर दिया।
Krishna Aradhita? This
अनया
word means
राधितो भगवान
to whom Krishna worship. Krishna worships to Radharani. So her name has been mentioned in this shloka, Anya
वो यमुना
Radhito.
की कुलीन में स्वयं कृष्ण
Krishna on the bank of Yamuna river in Vrindavan, he is performing very sweet pastime with Radharani. So here this word has been mentioned, Anyanya Radhito.
इस प्रकार श्रीमद् भागवत
In
में
this way,
अनेकों स्थानों
there
पर
are many shlokas where you can find the name of Radharani indirectly.
व्यक्त करते हैं। बहुत लोग इसके ऊपर विरोध करते हैं।
Many people they object.
स्पष्टीकरण नहीं हो रहे।
Oh no, it's not clear. But our Acharya Pad, our Guru Vargas have clearly spoken about all this thing.
अपने गुरु के नाम लेकर के स्थापित कर दिया। ये गुरु की नाम ग्रहण के द्वारा
So Shukdev Goswami Pad,
यह क्या होता है?
he has established this Siddhanta that only by speaking the name of Gurudev, our tongue gets purified. That's why Shastra says first glorify Gurudev. First offer pranam to Gurudev. First speak the name of Gurudev. But you cannot speak Gurudev name here and there. You should speak the name of Gurudev with proper title, with very respectful. You cannot only speak the name of Gurudev. You should use proper words.
अपने नियम के अनुसार ये सब बताएं। अभी हम श्रवण कर रहे, कल हम लोग भी श्रवण किया।
Yesterday we heard
देवकी के गर्भ से कृष्ण प्रकट हुए।
that Krishna appeared that Krishna appeared in Mathura and he took birth in Gokul from the womb of Yashoda Maya. There is a difference between appearance and taking birth. Bhagwan can appear from anywhere, from any place he can appear. Just like Narsimhadev Bhagwan, he appeared from the pillar. Stamb, he appeared from the stamb. Stamb means pillar. So the pillar is the father or mother of Narsimhadev? No. Varadev, from where he appeared? He appeared from the nose of Brahmaji. So is Brahma father of Varadev? No. Bhagwan can appear from any place. There is no any foundation for him. But birth is called only when Bhagwan appears from the womb of mother, just like an ordinary boy. So it's mentioned in Bhagavatam when Krishna took birth in Gokul. His umbilical cord was attached with Yashoda Maya. So they cut the umbilical cord in Gokul.
Krishna,
so just like an ordinary boy, Krishna, he took birth in Gokul from the womb of Mother Yashoda. So it's mentioned very clearly here in Srimad Bhagavatam.
नंद महाराज की शरीर से और मां जगदा के गर्भ में प्रवेश किया। ये भी रहस्य दिखाया जाता, तब भी भगवान
Krishna is totally independent. He can do whatever he wants. So he chose to take birth from the womb of Mother Yashoda.
देखो, बालक जन्म लेने के पश्चात जब तक नाड़ीच्छेदन नहीं हो तब तक पवित्र माना जाता है, और नाड़ीच्छेदन हो जाने के बाद फिर शौच क्रिया आदि।
So there are many rituals in India when the baby comes out from the womb of his mother, and as soon as when the umbilical cord is cut, then baby and mother, they are considered impure and they have to go through some ritual for next few days. So Nand Baba, he followed all the rituals, and the next day it was celebrated Nandotsav. Nand Baba, he celebrated the birth of Krishna with so much happiness.
उनको क्या दिया? हाथी दान, एक क्या बोले? घोड़ा दान कर दिया। जैसे जवान लड़का ना बैठ करके।
Nand Baba, he donated many gifts to many children.
और वृद्धों के क्या दिया?
Though there were children in Braja, he gave them toys, elephant toys, horse toys, and those who were old, he also gave them gifts.
हाथी दिलो, घोड़ा दिलो, आग दिलो,
Palki.
पालकी किसको दिया जाता है? जो वृद्ध लोग हैं, पालकी में बैठे और कहा इसके लिए उनके जान। जैसे आप लोग
So those who were old, he gifted them palanquins, so they were unable to walk. Just like even when you go to Barsana, you see, when you go on Barsana, there are many old people. There are many old people who are unable to walk, so they sit in on the palanquin, and 3 or 4 people carry them to the top of the temple. In this way, there was no any person who was not given any gift. Nand Baba, he distributed many gifts to each and every person. There were different varieties of food. He gave special strong laddu to the young people, because they have very strong teeth and they start chewing like kach very easily. But those who were old, they didn't have strong teeth. So Nand Baba gave them halwa because they can eat very easily, softly, because they don't have the teeth, na? So they can only chew the halwa, soft halwa. It's mentioned. So Nand Baba, he served the people according to their age, their interest. He gave thousands and thousands of cows to the Brahmans, so many kinds of clothes, jewelry. From where Nand Baba he got all of these things? Hare Krishna, Krishna is the source of everything. If Krishna appeared in the home of Nand Baba, then Haladni Shakti is also there. Haladni Shakti, Radharani, she is the source of all the Lakshmis. So when Krishna comes, Haladni Shakti is there, then everything will appear also there. Braj is such a transcendental place. Nothing lacks in Braj. Nothing lacks in Braj. As soon as whatever you desire in Braj, it will appear in front of you. So Nand Maharaj, he opened the door of his house and he said, anybody, whoever wants anything, come to my home, I will give you today. It's not easy to give charity. Some people, they have money, but they cannot donate. They are so miser. They won't enjoy their money and they will not give donation. But one who has big heart, only that person he can give charity. There was a person, he was super miser. He never enjoyed his money, he never spent his money, and also he never give even a single penny to anyone. So people, they were always speaking sarcastically to him. Hey, you have so much money, at least give some money to the poor people, otherwise in your next life you will take birth as a snake. But he never cared for their word. He didn't want to give any charities. So people, they named him Dan Chand, because he never gave any donation to anyone. So people, they named him Dan Chand. So this name spread everywhere and everyone started calling him Dan Chand. Remember this name, speak loudly.
गंगा स्नान होते हैं, सब तीर्थ बार गंगा स्नान एक बार, सब तीर्थ बार जाओ, किंतु गंगा में एक बार तो कम से स्नान करो.
So once in a year, a day comes when everyone takes bath in Ganga Ji.
In the middle of January, 14th January.
So on 14th January every year, people, they go to Ganga Ji to take bath.
तो हजारों लोग चल रहे थे आज गंगा स्नान
So
करना।
thousand and thousand people, they were going to Ganga ji to take bath. Danchand wife said, "Oh my dear husband, go to Ganga ji, take bath. You never give charity to anyone. At least do something good. Go to Ganga ji, take bath." Danchand said,
गंगा में स्नान करने के लिए जाओ तो ब्राह्मण पकड़ गए।
"If I go to take bath in Ganga ji, Brahman will catch me and Brahman will say, hey, give some donation, give me some money. So I don't want to go."
फिर तो देखो उसके पत्नी
But his wife kept telling him over and over again, "No, you should go take bath in Ganga ji. It's Ganga Dashera today. You must take bath."
गंगा करीब 25 किलोमीटर 20-25
So Ganga was about like 25 kilometer far from his 25 kilometer from his house.
उनके पत्नी बार-बार कहने पर
His wife kept telling him, "You should go, you should go." So Danchand,
एक गमछा लेकर के
he woke up very early in the morning. He took one gamcha with him and he started walking towards Ganga ji. He never wore kurta, never, because he thought if I purchase kurta, my money will go. So he said only I will wear gamcha, and maximum to maximum
पहन लेता था।
he would wear only the half sleeves banyan.
और उसके कभी साफ भी नहीं करता था, साबुन तो नहीं लगाता।
He never used any soap, because if he bath with soap, he will have to spend money. So he took only one simple gamcha and started walking towards Ganga ji. So after walking 25 kilometer, he reached on the bank of Ganga ji and he saw, because that day it was festival, thousand and thousand people were taking bath in Ganga ji, and Brahman, they were chanting the mantras, and he started thinking, I should find a place where there is no one, then I can take bath. So he started looking out for a place. Then in the last he reached to that corner of Ganga ji where people they burn the dead bodies. So he thought, oh, this is the best place. Here no one will come. So that day there was no any dead body. No any dead body was burning there. Only few dogs were there. So Gyanchand, he went to that corner. And dogs start barking him, and dogs start chasing him.
गंगा में बोले ये स्थान अच्छा है और गंगा में स्नान किया, एक डुबकी दूसरी डुबकी।
So he took bath in Ganga ji. He took one plunge, two plunge, three plunge in Ganga ji. When he stood,
भगवान की इच्छा से एक ब्राह्मण
he saw one Brahman was standing there. By the will of Krishna, one Brahman was standing there, and Brahman said, "Oh, Danchand, this is my area, this is my heart. Very few people come here. Very few people come here to take bath. If anyone comes here, they give me some donation, and I'm satisfied whatever they give me. So do one thing, Danchand. You have already taken bath, so now take sankalpa and give me some donation." Danchand says, no, donation, I don't give donation to anyone. Are Brahman says, at least give me 11,000 rupees, like $130. At least give me something like, okay, $120. Oh, sorry, at least give me $10. Gyanchand says, no, I don't give money to anyone. Never. I can't give.
1100,000.
I don't know, today is very special day. It's Ganga Tishera. Everyone gives donation. You must give. Gyanchand says, no, I never give. It's not my habit. I never give. So Brahman was also obstinate. Okay, if you don't give, then take something from me. He said, Gyanchand said, what do you want to give me?
उधार लेकर के जाओ।
Okay,
क्या लेकर के जाओ? उधार से
Take-
मत लो। लो,
take
तुम्हारे पास पैसा यदि नहीं है,
take loan
ठीक
from
है,
me.
बाद में दे देना।
If you don't have money, you can return me back. You can pay off me back later. No problem.
ध्यानचंद देखा, ये
Dhyanchand,
छोड़ेगा नहीं।
Dhyanchand, he noticed he is very obstinate. This Brahman is very obstinate, and he says, oh, it's okay.
एक पैसा दान देता हूँ। कितने?
Dhyanchand says, I give only 1 penny. I give you donation only 1
एक
penny.
पैसा दे। वो भी उधार। हमारे पास पैसे
And I don't have money, so I give you. I will take loan from you, and I give you return back.
दानचंद बोले, ठीक है, मेरे घर में आ जाना, मैं एक पैसा तुम्हें दे दूंगा।
So Dhyanchand says, okay, you come to my home, then I will give
यहाँ
you.
से मेरा घर कितना दूर है? 25 किलोमीटर।
Dhyanchand thought,
पैदल जाएगा।
my house from here is 25 kilometer, and nobody will walk 25 kilometer just to get a single penny.
ठीक है, कहते ठीक है, मैं तुमसे एक पैसा उधार ले लिया और मेरे घर से तुम लेकर के आना। दानचंद स्नान करके
So Dhyanchand, he completed his bath in Ganga Ji, and he returned back to his home.
भाई सुबह से तुमने खाया पिया ही नहीं।
He didn't eat anything from morning, so today he walked 50 kilometers.
करते 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 शाम के समय हो गया।
So when it was evening time, he reached back to his home. He was very tired, very exhausted.
और घर में जाकर के उनके पत्नी उनके भोजन के लिए व्यवस्था कर।
So his wife fixed a food plate for him. When Dhyanchand said to take food,
उनके पत्नी सूखा रोटी दिया, कभी सब्जी खरीदता नहीं था।
he would never purchase any vegetable because he thought vegetables are expensive. Why to spend money on vegetables? So he would eat only dry chapati. He never tasted ghee in his whole life. Never. So he ate only dry, totally dry chapati.
और
Like very rough and hard.
उनके आचार व्यवस्था
So he had some pickle, lemon, and he would take only lemon pickle
एक रोटी खाई
with dry chapati.
बाहर के दरवाजा में
So while he was eating, somebody knocked at his door. Knock, knock, knock. Dhyanchand, are you there?
पत्नी बोली,
The wife said,
कोई आए हैं।
hey, someone is out there speaking your name. Dhyanchand says, oh, go check out, find out who is there. The wife opened the door. She saw a Brahman was standing there.
बोले क्या बात हुई?
Baba, what do you need?
घर है? बोले, हाँ।
Is the Brahman
बोले,
asked,
देखो, बोले, क्या चाहिए?
is it the house of Dhyanchand? Wife says, yes.
एक रुपया,
What do you want?
एक पैसा, कितने पैसा? एक
The
पैसा
Brahman
उधार
says,
लिया था।
Dhyanchand took 1 paisa from me.
और इसलिए मैं आ गया।
So I
और
have
मेरे
come
घर से
here,
लेकर के जाना।
and he said, come to my home, I will return your money. So therefore I have come. So Dhyanchand, she went inside and told her husband, a Brahman has come. He said, oh Brahman, yes, that Brahman has come. He walked 25 kilometers just for 1 penny. He said to his wife, he tells the Brahman that Dhyanchand is sick, that I am sick, very sick. My health is not good. Come after 2 or 4 days. Okay? When he comes back after 2-4 days, then I will return his money. So Dhyanchand's wife, she said, oh Brahman Dev, my husband is very sick, he cannot talk, he cannot walk. Come after 3 or 4 days and my husband will return you money. So Dhyanchand is thinking, okay, today he came, but he will not come again. Again he will walk 50 kilometers just to get a single penny. Brahman said,
ये दानचांद जो है मेरा जजमान है और मैं ब्राह्मण हूँ ये जजमान मेरा पुत्रवत है
so I am Brahman and Dhyanchand is like a son to me. If a son
इसलिए ब्राह्मण बोले
If a son is sick, how can father go out? So Danchand is like my son. So Danchand is sick, na? It's all right. As long as Danchand is sick, I'm always staying in your home. I'm always standing here. I don't need so much food. You can give me some fruits every day. I don't eat raw food, so you can give me every day. You can give me some fruits. I'm always staying here at your door. So Danchand, so wife again she went inside and he say, "Oh husband, Brahman is saying that I will not go. I'm staying here and every day I will take fruit because you are like his son. So he is worried for you." And Danchand said, "Oh, now I will have to purchase fruits for him. I just took a single penny and I will have to spend so much money for his fruits." And Danchand said, "Hey, go back to him and tell him that Danchand has died. Just now Danchand left his body. Oh, my husband has died." So Danchand thought, if you tell him I'm dead, then he will leave this place. So Danchand, wife said, "Oh Brahman Dev, my husband died. My husband." Brahman was very clever. "Oh, my son died? Just now?
मेरा जजमान मेरा बेटा है ना,
He's like my son. Oh, my son is dead.
उनके साथ शांति कौन करेगा?
Now who will do all the rituals? I will do all his last rituals. Don't worry. You don't have to find another Brahman. So that Brahman, he spread the news everywhere in the village. Hey, Danchand is dead. Danchand is dead. Come out.
और गांव के लोग सब
And all the people from that village, they gathered outside the house of Danchand. And Danchand, he is feeling so much agitated. He is feeling so much frustrated. He thought, okay, I will pretend as a dead body and let the people see. When they will go, I will stand up. So people, they saw, oh, he is dead. So let's take him to cemetery place and burn him. And wife said, no, my husband is not dead. He's alive. Hey, wake up, hey, wake up. The people in village says, "Hey, you have become crazy. Use your brain. He's dead now. Leave the dead body." So they start taking his dead body to cemetery place to burn him. And Danchand, he kept laying down, pretended to be like a dead body. And he's holding his breath. So when they put him on the wood, then Brahman says, "Hey Brahman, go back. Step back. He is my son. He was like my son. Only I have right to burn his dead body. I will burn his dead body because he was like son to me." So Brahman says, "Go back. You all go back." Then Brahman said, "Oh Danchand, do one thing. Look, I am not Brahman. I am Bhagwan. I am Vishnu. I just disguised myself as Brahman. Look, have darshan of my real Sarup." Danchand thought, okay, let me have darshan of Bhagwan. When Danchand opened his eyes, that Brahman is standing there. Then again he closed his eyes.
फिर भगवान फिर ब्राह्मण कहने लगे, "अरे दानचांद, मैं ब्राह्मण नहीं हूँ."
Then again he said, "Danchand, I am Bhagwan. I am joking with you. I am not Brahman. Look, I am holding Shankar Chakra Gada Padma. Again open your eyes and have darshan of my Sarup." Danchand, he thought, he made me fool one time. Should I believe him again? If he is really Narayan or not. Again Danchand opened his eyes and again his Brahman was standing there. And again he closed his eyes because he is thinking that I have to return his money. Then Bhagavan says, "Danchand, I killed many demons, but I have never seen someone like you. Just for one single penny, you are creating all this drama. You are ready to die, but you don't want to give money." Then Bhagavan says, okay, I lose Danchand, you won. I am Vishnu, really I am Vishnu. Open your eyes, I give you darshan. I don't want to take money from you, okay? So some people are very miser. They don't want to give even a single penny to anyone. They never want to do any donation. They never want to give any charity. So Nanda Baba, he had such a big heart. He gave so much donation to each and every person in Braj. In Kali Yuga, a person, what he can do? In Kali Yuga, people are not pure. They can't remain pure. People, they speak lie. They can't follow dharma. Their mind is impure. Their heart is polluted. So what they can do? What Kali Yuga Jiva can do? To chant the mantra, your body should be pure. But it is not possible for Kali Yuga Jiva to remain pure. They can do only one thing, that they can offer something to Bhagwan. What they can offer? Krishna says in Bhagavad-gita, Patram Pushpam Phalam Toyam. At least if you don't have anything, at least give me a tulsi leaf. Is that difficult for you to offer tulsi leaf to Krishna? You can offer him flower. There are so many flowers outside. If you don't have money, at least take some flower from any tree and offer to Krishna. Even if it is difficult for you, at least offer one fruit to Krishna. If you don't have so much money. But Krishna says, if you have nothing, okay, give me a few drops of Ganga Jal. At least give me that. I'm happy with that. In Kali Yuga, you don't have to do anything. If you do some service, some charity, then everything is possible. Tomorrow we will discuss Sudama Katha. He was Brahman, very poor Brahman. He went to Dwarka to meet with Dwarkadhish, and Sudama wife, she gave some puffed dry puffed rice, and half of them was burned. Half of it was burned. Sudama is thinking, oh, I am very poor, I am very low, I don't have money, I am like a beggar, and my friend Krishna, he is Dwarkadhish, he is the king of Dwarka. So how can I meet with him? How can I give him this dry puffed rice? So Sudama, he hide the packet of dried puffed rice in his arm. And when Krishna saw, Krishna said, hey, give it to me. And Krishna snatched the packet of dried puffed rice, and Krishna, he ate. And Krishna, the more he was eating, the more he was giving to Sudama. Sudama, take this also, take gold, take silver. Krishna, he made whole kingdom only for Sudama. So Shastra says, even if you give us something very little to Bhagwan, he will never forget. Whatever you do for Krishna, he will never forget. He will definitely return back to you. Krishna says, what you can give me, everything belongs to me. The whole world, whole universe, A to Z, everything belongs to me. Whatever you see in this world belongs to Krishna, belongs to Prabhu. What have we brought with us when we were born? We born empty hands and we will die empty hands. We brought nothing. We were born only with our karmas. So the lines on your hand tells about your previous life, what you have done in your previous life. Everything is mentioned. Everything is mentioned.
आप भगवान की क्या करें?
So what you can give to Bhagwan?
मेरे दिए हुए वस्तु ही तुम मुझे अर्पित करो।
So Krishna says, whatever belongs to me, just give it to me. Just like we worship Ganga river only with the water of Ganga ji.
भगवान की दी हुई वस्तु के भगवान में अर्पित करो।
So just offer to Krishna whatever belongs to Krishna.
देते हैं। हवा किसने दिया?
Who has given us the air? Krishna has given us the air.
ऑक्सीजन।
Who has given us this oxygen? We are breathing. Who has given us this?
भगवान।
Krishna is the
भगवान देते हैं।
cause of all
और
causes.
वही वस्तु भगवान को अर्पित कर दो।
So just offer simply whatever you have. What you will take with you when you will die? Nothing. Nothing you will take. Your fist will be empty. Your hands will be empty when you will die.
हम इसलिए कथा को बता रहे हैं।
I am telling you this story. So how Nand Maharaj, how he was donating so many gifts, cows, clothes, jewelry, food to each and everyone, to the Brahmans also.
आइए कथा में। और उधर देवकी और वसुदेव कंस के कारागार में। उन लोग भी मणिमान को दान किया, किंतु नंद महाराज साक्षात रूप में दान कर ब्राह्मण को सबको दान। इस प्रकार
And Devki Vasudev, they also gave some charity to the people in Mathura.
और
So so big celebration was done in Gokul by Nand Baba and Yashoda Maiya.
देवकी के हाथ से
Yesterday I told you,
वो जोग माया के छीन करके उसके
when
मारने के
Kansa, he tried to kill the baby girl Yogmaya,
वो जोग माया
that baby
कंस के
girl
हाथ से
jumped from the hand of Kansa, and she flied in the sky, and she appeared in her real Sarupa, eight-handed Durga. She says, "Oh foolish Kans, how you can kill me? The one who will kill you has already taken birth somewhere in Braja."
सारे अपने मंत्री परिषद को बुलाया।
As soon as Kansa he heard this,
और सबके साथ परामर्श करने लगे।
he got so much scared. Immediately he called emergency meeting, and he said that, "Oh, my enemy Vishnu, somewhere in Braj he has already taken birth. So how we can find him and kill him? I'm sure he has taken birth." In this way 6 days were passed, and Kansa and his minister, they were planning how to find the baby, how to kill.
गोकुल से मथुरा पहुंचे।
कौन पहुंचे?
और इधर
गोकुल से मथुरा
कौन?
ब्रजवासी लोग
कंस पहुंचे गोकुल से?
कृष्ण के जन्मभूमि कृष्ण की जो है
Okay.
वो छठवां जो उत्सव जो है
ठीक है, thank you.
60 दिन होते हैं ना, छठवां दिन
So
क्या करते हैं?
in this way 6 days were spent. 6 days were passed. So Kansa and his minister, they were planning how to find the baby, how to kill the baby. So one day Nand Baba, he came in the palace of Kansa and he offered some gift. Kansa asked, "Why are you giving me gifts? What's the good news?" And Nand Baba says, "Oh Maharaj, a baby has born in my home." And Kansa understood, maybe Vishnu is there. So he sent Putana. The first demon Kansa sent was Putana. Putana, she was perfect in killing the newborn babies because she has poison in her breast milk. Putana says that I always go to here and there.
जोग माया के प्रभाव से पुतना ब्रज में प्रवेश किया।
So by the influence of Yog Maya, by the will of Krishna, Putana entered in Braja,
छठवां जो है
and she seemed to be very beautiful gopi. She disguised herself as a very beautiful young gopi.
पुतना ने क्या की
So when Putna entered inside the house of Nanda Baba, she was extremely beautiful, and the real form of Putna was so horrible. She was Rakshasi, demon. She would kill the newborn baby, she would drink their blood. That was her real nature. But because she has some magical power, so she disguised herself as a very extremely beautiful woman. So when Brajvasis they saw Putna, they thought, oh, this woman is beautiful, perfect, like the Lakshmi from Vaikuntha. She was holding a lotus in her hand, and she was moving lotus in her hand and walking. So Brajvasi, they were very amazed to see. Hey, look at look at that lady. She looks like the Lakshmi from Vaikuntha. Maybe she is one of the demigod who has come from Swarga, and she came here to give blessing to our Krishna. So Putna, she kept walking and entered inside the room of Yashoda Maya. That time Krishna, he was just 6 days old. And by the will of Yogmaya, at that time Rohini Devi and Mother Yashoda, they were in other room. They were busy in doing their work. At that time, Putna, she saw a Bal Gopal. Putna, she applied Kalkut poison on her breast, and she said to Bal Gopal, oh baby, come here. I want to give you my milk. So Krishna thought, oh, it's not proper to kill a woman. Shastra says don't kill a woman. But what should I do today? Just like in Ram Leela, Lord Ram, to whom he killed first? He killed first Tadka. Tadka was woman. In Krishna Leela, Krishna, to whom he killed first? Gopal, to whom he killed first? Putna. So Krishna, he was thinking, he was wondering, oh Putna, please don't blame on me later that I killed a woman. So when Putna came, Krishna closed his eyes. Why? Because Krishna was thinking, how can I kill a woman? But those who are very cruel, very wicked people, they choose their own death. So Putna, she lifted Bal Gopal, baby Gopal, and she placed her breast inside the mouth of Krishna. Krishna is speaking in his mind that Putna, don't blame on me later. What is about to happen? I will not be blamed. So I narrated the story of Bali Maharaj when Vaman Devi appeared in the assembly of Bali Maharaj, and Bali Maharaj had a daughter name was Ratnavali. When Ratnavali, she saw Vaman Dev, she had desire, oh, such a cute, beautiful boy. I wish I had a boy, I had a baby like him, so I would give him my breast milk. When Vaman Dev, he cheated Bali Maharaj and he took everything from Bali Maharaj, then the same daughter Ratnavali, she thought, oh, this boy is a cheater. I wish if he was my son, I would give him Kalkut poison with my breast milk. Then Bhagwan, he heard her desire because she was thinking, Bhagwan said, oh, I am Bhagwan. Okay, even if you have this desire, I will fulfill your this desire in my next Leela. So same Ratnavali, the daughter of Bali Maharaj, she became Putana in Krishna Leela. Ratnavali became Putana in Krishna Leela.
इसलिए भगवान कृष्ण कहने मन कहने लगे पुतना तुम तो वही कोई महाराज की कन्या रत्नावली हो.
Krishna was speaking within his mind, oh Putna, you don't remember, but I remember your Ratnavali. Definitely I will drink your breast milk.
6 दिन के बालक गोपाल के मुंह में प्रवेश.
So Putna, by force, she placed her breast inside the mouth of baby Krishna. As soon as Krishna lips touched the breast of Putna, Krishna he starts sucking in such a way that Krishna he starts sucking her life air. And Putna was unable to breathe. She had power equal to like 10,000 elephants, and she was trying her best to throw Krishna away, but she was unable to do that. Then she started thinking, what I should do? I should fly to Mathura. There Kansa, he can catch the baby and immediately kill. So she start flying in the sky. She made her body so huge, and she start flying in the air. Brajvasi, there was a heavy sound in the air. Brajvasi, they start wondering what's happening. Nand Baba, Yashoda Maiya, they were frightened. They became so much scared. So Yashoda Maiya, she started crying and she fell down immediately. Rohini Maiya, she held Yashoda Maiya, and there was a big garden which is called Hathras. At the present, that place is called Hathras. It is nearby Mathura. So Putna she fell in that area, and Brajvasi they start falling. They start walking towards the Hathras. And what did they saw? The Putna was laying down, the demon was laying down on the floor. Her eyes were widely open, her mouth was open, and she was dead. And Krishna, he was playing on the body of Putna. So Brajvasi, they lifted Krishna and handed over to Yashoda Maiya. All the trees, plants were destroyed because Putna, she fell very heavily on that area. So Brajvasi, they took so many axes and they start cutting Putna body into small pieces and they burned Putna body. But one amazing thing happened when they burned the Putna body. Instead of having bad smell, very nice fragrance was coming out from her body. Why? Because Krishna touched her breast with his own lips. And Krishna gave her liberation. Immediately she got and there she became the personal maid servant of Yashoda Maiya. Shukdev Goswami Pad, he is speaking this shloka.
कि बहन पुत्र कृष्ण के मारने के लिए ब्रज में आई थी।
Bakasur's sister Putna, she came in the Braj with the purpose to kill
पूतना कैसे
Krishna.
आई थी? जब अपने कालकूट बीज
She applied Kalkut poison on her breast milk with the purpose to kill Krishna.
और भगवान ने क्या किया?
But what did Krishna do?
उनकी पूतना शरीर को
Krishna destroyed her demon body
छुपा करके मुक्त करा करके
and gave her liberation,
आत्मा को काम
and
दे दिया।
immediately sent her soul back to Golok Dham, and she got Dhatri liberation. She became the maid servant of Mother Yashoda.
पूतना कौन सा भजन साधन किया?
Which bhajan sadhan she had performed?
कोई पाठ पूजा किया?
Did she do any kind of puja? Did she ever offer incense stick to Thakurji? Never.
वो तो अपवित्र ही थी, कोई
She
पवित्रता
was
नहीं थी।
totally impure.
पहली का जो पूतना बालक
As I said that what was her work? Her work, she had only one work, that she would kill newborn baby and drink their blood.
दुर्गंध निकल रहा।
Such a bad, always such a very bad, disgusting smell was coming out from her body.
पूतना के भगवान
But
ने
the same Putna, Bhagwan, he purified her and gave her such a higher position in Golok Dham. Golok Dham is more higher than Vaikuntha.
अयोध्या के ऊपर कौन सा लोग है?
Ayodhya, first come Vaikuntha, then Ayodhya comes. After Ayodhya, Dwarkapuri
और
comes.
द्वारिका के
And
ऊपर
after
मथुरा धाम।
Mathura is more superior than Dwarka. Then Golok Dham comes, and in the center of Golok Dham, Vrindavan Dham is there. There Putna, Krishna sent Putna and right there.
संसार से मुक्त होने पाते। वैकुंठ से बहुत
Many yogis, they are
मुक्ति नहीं, प्राप्ति नहीं होता।
for hundred of years they spend just to meditate. They spend their life just in meditating,
हिरण की प्रति आसक्ति होने के नाते
but they can't go to Golok.
हिरणों के जन्म में
Just like other day, I narrated the story of Bharat Maharaj. He did so much sadhan bhajan, but he got attached with the deer, and in his next life he became deer.
संसार से कहाँ तक?
It is not easy to go out from this material world. It's not easy. We are thinking, oh, I will go to Golok Dham next life. It's not easy. Not easy.
एक तो लोगों की पता नहीं है मुक्ति क्या चीज है।
Many people, they are confused about this word liberation. What is real liberation? They don't know.
क्या चीज है?
They even don't know the real definition of dharma, artha, kama, moksha. When they come in the association of sadhu, in good association, then they will come to know about all these things. Without having the sadhu sangha, without having
प्रभु की कृपा नहीं
the good association, how can you understand? Those who will have the mercy of Ram, only they come in the sadhu sangha. And when they come in sadhu sangha, then they get intelligence.
राम कृपा बिन सुलभ किंतु हम इसलिए करे पुतना की मोक्ष की लीला, पुतना मोक्ष की लीला वर्णन हो रहा है।
So this Putna Leela,
सत्संग भी नहीं किया।
she never associate with any sadhu, she never did any satsang, she never followed any limb of
ना कोई
bhakti.
सदाचार पालन किया।
She never acted like she never followed any kind of dharma. She was demon. She never took bath. She never chanted holy name.
मारने के लिए आई थी।
But she came to kill Krishna. And she came to kill Krishna.
और भगवान ने उसको क्या किया?
And Krishna, what did he do? He just gave her such a high position in Golok Dham.
कौन नहीं जाना चाहते? देव देवी की पूजा करो, वो देव देवी
If you worship demigods, they will give you result, but their fruit, whatever they will give you, that result is not eternal.
देव देवी की पूजा आदि करते
Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, those who are worshipping demigods, in order to attain something material, demigods, they first take from me, then they give to the people. So I am the main source of everything. That's why we heard the story of Dhruv Maharaj, Prahlad Maharaj. People, they are unable to understand this simple thing. They think, oh, everyone is equal. Demigods are equal, Shivji is equal, Krishna is equal. No. All these demigods, they are the servants of Bhagwan. They are the authorized servant of Bhagwan. Krishna has given them this position. So we should do only Hari Bhajan. So Krishna is teaching us that we should only worship Hari. Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, "O Arjun, listen to me. There is no one greater than me. I am the only one. But people, they can't understand me because they have so many unwanted material desire inside their heart, and they have become blind by their unwanted material desire. And they go to the demigods, they start worshipping demigods, but whatever result they get from demigods, in the last, even that result become painful for them. So Krishna says, but when you come to me, you will never get back to this material world again." So this Putana Moksha Leela, Krishna, he killed many other demons, Shaktasur, Trinavat. So Krishna performed many leelas in Braja. We have very limited time. Today we will also discuss Sri Govardhan Leela. So before performing Ras Leela, Krishna, he did two leelas in Braja. First is Kaliya Leela and second is Giriraj lifting Leela. In this world, many people, they announce themselves as Bhagwan, but these two Leela are such Leela which nobody can do in this material world. Jeev can never become Bhagwan, never. Giriraj Govardhan is such a huge mountain that Krishna lifted Giriraj Govardhan very easily. Can any human do like this? We can lift only 2 kg, maximum to maximum 5-10 kg. For some few seconds we can lift it. And Krishna lifted Giriraj Govardhan for 7 days and 7 nights continuously. And Giriraj is very huge. And he was, with his left hand and tiny finger, he was lifting Giriraj Govardhan. And he challenged Indra. In this way, Thakurji challenged Indra. Look, Indra, come and see my power. And Krishna, he challenged Kalyanak. And he was dancing on the head of Kalyanak. If a snake comes here, even if I throw a fake snake, plastic snake on you, immediately you will jump and you will say, "Oh, snake." But Krishna, he was dancing on the head of Kaliya. Kaliya had thousands and thousands of heads. Just like Krishna, he drank Davanal, he drank fire. Not only one time, 2 times. Is there anyone who can take fire inside his mouth? As soon as you touch the fire, your skin will start burning. But Bhagwan, he drank the Davanal, the burning fire. The servant of Kansa once Once they burnt the jungle. Krishna was playing with his friend inside the jungle, and Krishna says, "Oh my friends, close your eyes." Krishna opened his mouth and he sucked all the fire inside his mouth.
कितने बड़े बड़े असुर के कृष्ण
He killed so powerful demons. Agasur, Bakasur, Trinavat. They were super powerful demons. But Krishna killed them very easily. And Krishna, he did not kill them by any kind of weapon. He never held any weapon in Vraja. He was always with his friend, cows. He was playing with them, joking with them. So such a beautiful pastime of Krishna. Shukdev Goswami Pad says, Bhagwan, he performed all this leela so he can give pleasure to the jivas. Is there anyone who can bind Krishna, who can control Krishna? But Yashoda Maiya, she does it because she has so much Vatsalya mood for Krishna, so she can bind Krishna. So Bal Gopal, he is performing so many Madhurya Leela, sweet pastime in Braj, and in this way he is giving pleasure to all the Brajvasis. Bal Gopal, he was also stealing butter.
नमामि स्वरणं सच्चिदानंद रूपम लसत कुंडलम गोकुले भजमान जसोदा बियोर खलाब्धमान। मां जसोदा के भय से गोपाल पोखर से कूद करके बाहर चला और मां जसोदा गोपाल को पकड़ने के लिए
So Krishna, one day he stole the butter and Yashoda Maiya saw him. And today Yashoda Maiya, she was chasing Krishna and she was running very fast, and Krishna got scared. If Maiya, she catch me, she will beat me, she will punish me, she will bind me. So even the Kal Yavan demon was unable to chase. Is there anyone who can catch Krishna? But Yashoda Maiya, today she is running behind The same Bhagwan who is undefeatable. Nobody can defeat Bhagwan. Gopal was running fast and Yashoda Maiya was running faster. And she held Krishna's shoulder. And she was with, in her another hand, she was holding stick. She held the ear of Krishna and she started chastising Krishna. Brahma, Shiva, all the demigods, they always offer mantras, prayers to Krishna, and today same Krishna is being terrified by Yashoda Maiya and he start crying. Is there anyone who can bind Krishna? But here Yashoda Maiya, she bound Krishna with a grinding motor, ukhal. Is there any place where Krishna doesn't exist? Krishna is present everywhere, in everything. So same powerful Krishna today is being terrified by Yashoda Maiya. So from morning, so Yashoda Maiya, she was trying to bind Krishna from early morning till noon. Every time she brings new rope, and every time it was short, just 2 fingers were short. The length, and all the gopis, they were joking, they were laughing. Oh Yashoda, nobody can bind Krishna, it's not written in his fate, in his destiny. Yashoda Maiya, she said, I gave birth to this boy, how it is possible that I cannot bind him? I will definitely bind him, whatever it takes, I don't care. So Yashoda Maiya, she starts sweating, the drops of sweat were coming, were falling from her forehead. When Krishna saw, oh, my mother is very tired, she's sweating so much. Then Gopal, he decided to be bind by Yashoda Maiya. So Yashoda, she bound Krishna with the rope of Vatsalya. You can only bind Krishna only by love. Only by love you can control Krishna. Here love means bhakti. Only bhakti leads us to Bhagwan. Some worship Bhagwan with Dasya Bhav. Hanumanji, he worship Ramji with Dasya Bhav, Shuddha Dasya Bhav. Hanumanji is called King Kar. What should I do? What should I do? Hanumanji is always thinking, what can I do for Ramji? How can I serve him more and more? He is always thinking, what can I do more? What can I do more? This is the mood of Dasya Bhav devotees. And Subal Shridam, how do they serve Krishna? With Sakhya Bhav, pure Sakhya Bhav. It's mentioned in Srimad Bhagavatam. The great yogis, even they are failed to have darshan of Krishna. And same Krishna, he is playing different outdoor games with Sakhas. And when Sakhas, they defeated Krishna in game, then they say, Krishna, now you will become horse. We will ride on your back. And Krishna says, no. And Krishna starts running away from his friend, and his friends, they start chasing Krishna,
झोपड़ी में पेड़ के आड़ में छुप छुप गए।
and Krishna
शकालों कहने लगे, चलो आज से तुम्हारे साथ खेलेंगे।
he hid behind the
कृष्ण
tree.
बाहर आ जाते हैं। फिर कृष्ण विचार करने लगे, यदि सखा लोग मेरे साथ में नहीं खेले, किसके साथ में खेलेंगे?
Then Krishna thought, if my friends they don't find me, then with whom they will play?
काम पर चढ़ जाए।
Then Krishna says, okay, I surrender, I'm here. Then all of his friends they start playing with Krishna. So some of his friends they climb on the shoulder of Krishna. So Krishna, who is the master of unlimited universe,
हजारों ध्वनि के द्वारा हजारों ब्रह्मांड विजय धारण करके रखे।
so Krishna is controlling so many universe. Everything is coming from him, and same Prabhu, same Bhagwan, today he has become horses. He has become horse, and his friends are riding on his back.
मनुष्य के भाव की कैसे लीला आदि करते हैं। इत्थं सतं ब्रह्म सुखां उत्तम दत्तं गतनां परदैव तेन। जो दास भक्त है भगवान के श्रेष्ठ मान माया सीताराम नरदार केनम, जो जीव संसार में माया के द्वारा दूषित है,
Those jiva,
वो परम समझ, जैसे दुर्योधन दुशासन भगवान को गाली दे,
Duryodhan, Dushasan, they were in ignorance. They were always trying their best to put down Krishna. They were insulting Krishna. Even they tried to capture Krishna and put him in the prison. But it is not possible for anyone to catch Krishna.
अपने उच्छिष्ट खिलाते भोजन करते भोजन कराते।
Krishna's friend, they play with him, they joke with him, even they eat from the plate of Krishna. So when Sudam first he eat, then he gives his chuta to Krishna.
भगवान की उच्छिष्ट लेने के लिए ब्रह्मा आदि बड़े बड़े देवता लोग
Brahma, all the demigods, they are always eager to take the remains, the food remains of Krishna.
ब्रह्मा आदि बड़े बड़े देवता लोग ऐसे लीला आदि देख करके भी आश्चर्य हुए।
Even Brahma, everyone, all the demons, they are very surprised to see Krishna's Leela in Braj. When Brahmaji he saw how Krishna killed Aghasur, he was surprised.
सखाओं के साथ बछड़े आदि गाय आदि चराने लगे।
And Krishna, every day he was going out along with his friends, with his brother, and they were going out for cow grazing. Just for a piece of butter, gopis, they are controlling Krishna. Oh, Krishna, do like this, then we will give you butter. And Krishna is doing that. So who can describe such sweet pastime of Krishna? His pastimes are unlimited. See, if there is love, only then we can bind Krishna. If you want to control Krishna, then first you must have love for Krishna inside your heart. In Brahma Samhita, Brahmaji is saying, Brahmaji is glorifying Krishna, Govindam Adi Purusham.
इस कथा को श्रवण करे, स्मरण करे, कीर्तन करे, वो संसार से मुक्त होकर
So Krishna performs so many beautiful sweet pastime. Anyone who hears Krishna's pastime, who meditate upon Krishna's pastime, who hear this Katha of Bhagavatam, then bhav comes inside the heart, inside our heart. When we hear the glories of Brajvasi, the pastime of Krishna in Vrindavan, then we develop the greed. Oh, I also want to serve Krishna like how Brajvasi they serve. Oh, I also want to play with Krishna like Krishna's friend played with Krishna. So Shukdev Goswami Pad says, Oh Maharaj Parikshit, Govinda, he has so many beautiful melodious pastime, but those people who are being controlled by Maya, they can't understand the glories of Bhagwan. They think, oh, Jeev is also like Brahm. Jeev is equal to Brahm. Brahm means who is all pervading. He is present everywhere, and Jiva can never be like Brahma. Nobody can know the Leela of Krishna. Nobody can imitate him. Nobody can be greater than Krishna. His Leela Shaktis are unlimited. His Shaktis have been glorified in the Shastra. Chit Shakti, Maya Shakti, Gyan Shakti, Samvit Sandhani, Haladni Shakti. Haladni Shakti is the topmost Shakti. And this Haladni Shakti is Srimati Radharani. Tomorrow we will also celebrate Radharani birth. Parikshit Maharaj Ji was hearing all this Leela from Shukdev Goswami Pad. Same kathas have been mentioned in different Puranas. Krishna took birth in Braj, and all the Brajvasis, they became very happy. They celebrated the birth of Krishna. Narad Muni thought, if Krishna has taken birth in Braja, definitely his Haladni Shakti has also come. So Narad Rishi, he started wandering around the Braj, and he reached in the Raval. In this Kalpa, Radharani, where did she take birth? She took birth in Raval. If you get opportunity to visit Raval, you must go there. So wherever Nand Baba stayed, nearby to that place, Rishabhanu Maharaj he was staying. So Rishabhanu Maharaj he was staying in Raval, on the bank, located on the bank of Yamuna Ji. It was early morning. Rishabhanu Maharaj Ji, he went to Yamuna Ji to take bath, and when he was plunging in, when he was taking bath in Yamuna, he saw a small newborn baby girl. She was laying down on the lotus. Her eyes were closed, and she was sucking her thumb. She was sucking her thumb, putting her thumb inside her mouth. And because of her presence, the atmosphere became so transcendental, and Rishabhanu Maharaj, he brought that small baby girl and gave and handed over to the Kirtika Devi, his wife. And Narad Rishi, he reached in the Raval, and he asked Rishabhanu Maharaj, have you got any baby girl? Rishabhanu Maharaj, he was such a simple heart person. Rishabhanu Maharaj, he answered, he said, yes, I have a son. His name is Sridham. And Rishbhanu and Narad Muni asked, "Do you have any daughter?" He says, "Yes, I have a daughter." He brought the baby girl from. He brought the baby girl outside. When Narad Rishi he saw this baby girl, newborn baby girl, he understood, oh, she is the Haladni Shakti of Krishna, she is Radharani. And he said, I want to chant some mantra for your daughter. I want to do Swasti Vachan. And Narad Rishi, Rishbhanu Maharaj, he brought so many ingredients to do Swasti Vachan, like rice, flowers, kumkum.
जब विश्वभानु महाराज अंदर में गए और देखते देखते ललिता आदि समस्त.
When Vishnu Maharaj he went inside his home, meanwhile Radharani she appeared along with all Sakhis. Lalita Devi said, "O Narad Rishi, now you must offer your prayers to Radharani. That is called Radha Kripa Kataksh."
अनंत कोटि विष्णु लोक नम्र पद्म जाति हिमा ब्रिजा पुलो मज विरिंचजा वरत अपार सिद्धि रिद्धि सत्परांगी नथे कदा परि सस्यमान कृपा कटाक्ष भाजी. राज की चरण कमल की नख चंद्रमा की छटा से सब कुछ प्रकट होता है.
Everything.
इसलिए समय विश्वभानु महाराज अंदर से बाहर.
So in this way Narad Rishi he was offering Radha Kripa Kataksh prayers to Radharani, and when he finished offering his prayers, again Rishbhanu Maharaj he came out and everything became as it was before. Radharani again she became like a newborn baby. And Narad Rishi says, "Oh Vishwanu Maharaj, you are so fortunate for having this beautiful young girl, small girl." And he offered prayer for the newborn baby girl. And Narad Rishi he started playing his veena and he started singing.
कथा श्री सुखदेव गोस्वामी पाद परीक्षित महाराज के निकट
In this way, Srila Shukdev Goswami Pad, he was narrating many different kind of Krishna's Leela to Maharaj Parikshit. He spoke, later he also spoke about Dhenkasur killing Leela, that how Baldev Prabhu he killed Dhenukasur Leela, because Gurupad Padma only he destroyed the ignorance which is inside our heart. Dhenukasur is like the donkey. Donkey he refers to so Dhenukasur Leela, this refers to those people who are so much attached with this body. They are called so stupid human, because Krishna has given us this body only to do bhajan. But instead of doing bhajan, if we work like the donkey and we just carry out the load just like the donkey. Donkey carries so much load on his back like cement, bricks. In the same way, we all are like the donkey. If we never think about our spiritual welfare. People in this world, they are working so hard just like the donkey. So Shukdev Goswami Pad, he is telling to Parikshit Maharaj, he is narrating the story of Dhenukasur killing story. So who killed Dhenukasur? Baldev Prabhu. Our parikrama go to Talwan. So this Leela happened there. Kansa, he had a garden, and that garden has so big trees, tal trees. So one day, Krishna, he went there along with his sakhas, and they start shaking the trees, so the tal fruits will fall on the ground and they will eat. So there was demon called Dhenukasur. He was like the donkey. So who is this donkey? So the Dhenukasur is like the ignorance inside our heart. Gurupad Padma, Baldev Prabhu, who is Akhand Guru Tattva, by the mercy of Gurudev, we can realize this eternal truth, that who am I? After killing Dhenukasur, Krishna defeated Kaliyanath.
सुखदेव गोस्वामी पाद परीक्षित महाराज के निकट कृष्ण के वेणु माधुरी की कथा भी श्रवण किया.
Shukdev Goswami Pad also spoke that Krishna has 4 special qualities: Roop Madhuri, Leela Madhuri, Prem Madhuri, and Vedu Madhuri.
ब्रज में कृष्ण बंसी के धारण करते हैं.
Krishna, he holds flute in Braj. Krishna always carries two things: flute and moorpank, peacock feather. When Krishna goes out of the Braj, he never holds flute and he never wears peacock feather. Shastra says this. In Vrindavan, he is standing like Tribhanga Lalit Sarup, three-folded forms.
कृष्ण जब वृंदावन में जब विचरण करते हैं,
Krishna, when he wanders in Vrindavan,
बंसी वादन करते हैं,
he
इस
plays
बंसी के ध्वनि
his
सुन
flute,
करके
and
सब मुखरित हो जाते हैं।
anyone who hears the flute of Krishna, they are very much charmed.
वृंदावन सविभो वितनति कीर्तिम जद देवकिशोर पदार्थ लक्ष्मी गोविंद वेणु उन्मत्त मयूर नृत्यम प्रच्छादि सम्मदर्तम समस्त सत्तम। सुखदेव गोस्वामी पाद कहते हैं, महाराज परीक्षित,
Shukdev Goswami Pad says, "O Maharaj Parikshit, when Krishna plays his flute in Vrindavan, peacock, peahen, they come down from Govardhan Dham. They open their wings, they open their feeder, and they start dancing."
हम वृंदावन जाते हैं, आप लोग वृंदावन जाते हो? कौन
Have you ever
वृंदावन
gone to
गए?
Vrindavan? Raise your hand. Who has gone to Vrindavan? What did you see there?
वृंदावन में मोर नृत्य आदि करते हैं।
Peacocks, they are always dancing in
जमुना
Vrindavan.
देवी जहाँ पर विराजमान है,
Yamuna ji is present there.
गोविंद के वंशित ध्वनि सुन करके वृंदावन में जमुना देवी स्थिर हो जाए।
When Krishna plays the flute, hearing the flute sound,
गोविंद की
Yamuna ji,
वंशित ध्वनि सुन करके
she
जमुना भी स्थिर हो
she
जाए।
stops flowing,
ऊपर से पानी आता है, नीचे नहीं जा रहा।
but she doesn't want to go ahead. She stopped there. She totally freeze.
गायों के पीछे पीछे चलते हैं,
When Krishna
उनकी
walks
चरण
behind
छप रहा है।
the
आज
cows,
से वृंदावन में जाइए, छोटी बैठान, बड़ी बैठान,
Vrindavan,
और चरण
the ground
दबाइए।
of Vrindavan is always
आज
have
तक भी कृष्ण के चरण
so
से
many
नहीं
footprint of Krishna. Even if
नास्तिक
you
लोग
go,
विश्वास नहीं करते।
those who are atheists, they don't believe in all this leela. They are always in doubt if there is God or not. But if you go to Braj, you will find many footprint of Krishna. Even till today you will find. When Krishna he was playing flute, many times it happened that the stone melted and it made the footprint of Krishna on stone. Even you can see the footprint of elephant, cows. Vrindavan is such a transcendental place. Only when you go with sadhu, then you can have the darshan of Vrindavan. If you go by yourself, you will see only big buildings in Vrindavan. You won't see anything else.
जमुना जाएंगे, जमुना के जल
If you go to Yamuna ji,
पी नहीं पाएंगे।
you can't do ashman from Yamuna water.
वृंदावन जाओ, धाम
So
में
Shastra
जाओ, कैसे?
says,
साधु के साथ
go to dham only with
अपने
sadhus,
धाम की महिमा कीर्तन करो।
under the guidance of sadhus. When sadhu glorify dham, then you can see the real sarup of dham. People spend so much money, they go to dham, but they cannot understand the glories of
साधु
dham.
के निकल जाओ।
So Shastra says, always be in sadhu
वृंदावन तुम्हारे
sangha.
घर में है।
Vrindavan is in your home.
साक्षात वृंदावन तुम्हारे घर में प्रकट होगा।
If you speak Hari Katha in your home, Vrindavan is there.
महान व्यक्ति जो संसार में विचरण करते किस दिन दुखी के
So sadhus, he is always traveling around the world. They are always wandering here and there. Why? So he can pass the message of Krishna. He can always speak the glories of Krishna to those people who cannot come to Dham. The trees of Vrindavan are not ordinary trees. Only Radha Naam is written on the trees. Only Radha Naam is written on each and every leaf of the tree in Vrindavan.
वृंदावन में जाओ, देखोगे वृंदावन के सारे वृक्ष पेड़ आदि क्या करेंगे, सब राधे राधे राधे।
Everywhere is written Radhe Radhe Radhe. In all the trees, in all the leaves, this Radha Naam is written there. Vrindavan is decorated by the Radha Naam.
और सब स्तंभित हो जाते हैं, स्टैंड हो जाते हैं।
Then those who can have this darshan, they become totally stunned. The cow,
कृष्ण जब बंसी वादन
When
करते
Krishna he plays his
हैं, बजाते
flute,
बंसी बजाते हैं, वो गाय घास खाना,
then cow they stop
जिस
eating the
दिशा से
grass
कृष्ण विराजमान है, बस गोविंद के दर्शन करते हैं।
and they are totally stunned. They
थोड़ी
don't
घास
move
मुंह में
even
है,
an inch.
और बाकी
Even
घास
the even if there is grass inside the mouth of
ये
cow,
रावण से कृष्ण
cow
को बिल्कुल तो नहीं,
is totally freeze.
शावस्त छोटे छोटे बछड़े जो है,
Even the small
गाय के
calves,
थन में मुंह लगाया,
if they were drinking the milk from their mother, as soon as they hear the flute sound of Krishna, they stop drinking the milk. The milk start coming out from the mouth of calves, but they don't drink.
गायों को तंग को भी होगा, वृंदावन ही उसने, और वृंदावन में वो पक्षी क्या है?
The birds of
ये पक्षी
Vrindavan,
साधारण पक्षी नहीं
these
है,
birds are not ordinary birds.
मुनि ऋषि,
They are Muni, they
मुझे
are
तो हम
Sadhu,
संसार से
Rishi.
बना अपना मयूरा खोले, मुझे तो पकड़ हम संसार से बना अपना मयूरा खोले, ऐसे सुंदर वृंदावन सुसज्जित।
This is the beauty of Vrindavan, that birds are always chirping there. They are always singing the glories of Krishna. Peacock, peahen, they are always singing the glories of Krishna. They say,
मयूरी कहती है,
peacock says, who can control Krishna? Peahen says, oh my Radharani, she can control Krishna.
ऐसे सुंदर दिव्य वृंदावन, दिव्य वृंदावन।
So Vrindavan is such a transcendental place. Raghunath Das Goswami
ऐसे
Pad,
दिव्य अपराध
he
को
says,
वृंदावन सबसे जुड़ा।
when will I be fortunate to have darshan of such transcendental Vrindavan where Govinda is always present and he is standing in his Tribhanga form.
वृंदावन की महिमा करनी चाहिए। हम वृंदावन जाते हैं,
We go to Vrindavan, but what do we actually see there?
तो वृंदावन जाओ, कैसे जाओ?
Go to Vrindavan how? Under the guidance of Premi Bhakta. Hear Hari Katha directly from their mouth. You can't see anything by your eyes. People say, oh, I went to Vrindavan. Shastra says, if anyone goes to Vrindavan, never return back. He never comes back. If you see real Vrindavan, Govinda, then you will never have any material desire inside your heart. You will never want to see anything else. Billamangal Thakurji is writing,
अद्वैत वेदी उदित उपस्था सनंद सिंहासन नलकृति किनापि सकिन वयम हटेन दासी कृता ब्रजवधु बिटे। ओ वृंदावन ऐसे दिव्य अलौकिक स्थान, वृंदावन की धूल के ऊपर स्पर्श कर।
Billamangal is Thakur saying, oh, Vrindavan is such a transcendental place. Even the dust of Vrindavan is not ordinary dust. If you go to Raman Reti, where Krishna, he was playing with his friend in the dust. There are two Raman Vihari in Gokul and in Vrindavan. Raman Reti, Reti means dust. If when you go to Vrindavan, definitely you should go to Raman Reti and smear the dust all over on your body. So our Acharya Pad, our Guru Varga says that how Krishna, when he was playing the flute, everyone was being controlled by Krishna. So there is also a story of Venugir. In this way there are so many stories of Krishna. Just like yesterday I said, the topmost Leela of Krishna is which Leela? Ras Leela. So before performing Ras Leela, Krishna he did two Leela. The first is Kaliya Leela and the second is Giraj Govardhan Leela. Today we will discuss Giraj Govardhan Leela. This is very beautiful Leela, very sweet pastime of Krishna. When Krishna, he was 7 years old. When he was 6 years old, he stole the cloth of Krishna. At that time, Krishna said to gopis that I will complete your desire next year. When Krishna turned 7 years old, then Indra came to Braj and he wanted to destroy the whole Braj. Even this katha is very beautiful, that how Krishna he lifted Giraj Govardhan Dham. Early in the morning, one day Krishna woke up and he saw Mother Yashoda. She was busy in cooking. And she was preparing many different kind of food like kachori, laddu. Gopal asked. He became very inquisitive. Oh Maya, why are you cooking all these things? Yashoda Maya said, Gopal, go outside. I am very busy. Don't disturb me. Every day, Yashoda Maya, she was always hugging Krishna, kissing Krishna. She was giving so much love to Krishna. But today Yashoda Maya says, Gopal, go out. I am very busy. Don't disturb me. Because I am cooking. If you feel water inside your mouth, then I cannot offer all this food. So Krishna, he came out of the kitchen and he saw Nand Baba, his father, was sitting on the courtyard of the house. And Krishna became sad because today he felt that Maya, my mother, she ignored me. And Krishna, he sat on the lap of Nand Baba and he says, Baba, every day Maya, she gives me so much love. She kisses me when I wake up. She greets me. But today, she didn't greet me properly. She didn't speak with me properly. Why she is cooking all this food? For what? Nand Baba says, Oh Lala, listen. Today we will do Indra Puja. Krishna, he knows everything, but he pretended like he doesn't know anything. He say, Indra? Baba, who is Indra? Oh beta, Indra is the king of the heaven, Swarga. King of the heaven? Where is it? Are Krishna, if we worship Indra, Indra will be happy. He will send clouds. Then clouds will give us water. Rain will come. When rain comes, the crops will grow. The cow will eat the grass. And cow will give us milk. And Krishna said, Father, Pitaji, if you worship Indra, then Indra will give you water? His father says yes. But Krishna asks, Father, Pitaji, can you tell me which is that place? Where is the place where rain falls so much? Where clouds give so much water? That is in the ocean. In the ocean there is always raining. So does the ocean worship Indra? No. In the jungle there is always raining, heavy rain in the jungle. So who worship Indra in the jungle? Oh Pitaji, listen carefully. We all are Brajvasi. Our worshipable deity is only Giriraji. Have you ever seen Indra? Oh Pitaji, we all are Brajvasis. Only Giriraji is our Bhagwan. Giriraji is not a stone. Giriraji is not a mountain. Giriraji is not different from Bhagwan. He came from Golok Dham. People, they can't understand this. So therefore we worship Giriraj Shila. Giraj Govardhan is just not a stone. Anyone who thinks, who considered, oh, Giriraj is just a stone. No, this is not just a stone. Giriraj is himself Bhagwan. Krishna
"हे
said,
पिताजी,
"O
हम
Pitaji,
लोग ब्रजवासी हैं।
we all are
देखो,
Brijvasis.
आकाश में बादल
Look,
आकर के गिरिराज गोवर्धन में टकराती है।
look, when
और
the
उससे बारिश होती
sky,
है।
they collide with the Girraji, because Girraji is
और
very
उससे घास होती है,
height,
गाय-
Girraji is very tall, very long. When the clouds in the sky, they collide with the Giriraji, therefore rain comes. So Giriraji is the reason that rain comes in the Braj. So we should only worship Giriraji. In this way, Krishna gave many logics. Nand Baba, he was satisfied with Krishna's logic, and he called so many people, and a meeting took place. In that meeting, there were many big people, there were many people like Upanand also. And Nand Baba said that Krishna is small, but whatever he spoke, his word seems to be very logical.
देखो नंद महाराज ऐलान कर दिया।
So Nand Baba, he announced that we will all worship Giriraji.
इंद्र पूजा के लिए जितने भी सामग्री
So
जो
whatever they were cooking for Indra, now they are going to offer to Giriraji, like laddu, kachori.
सारी उसके साथ ब्रजवासी लोग
They collected all the food stuff and brought nearby Giriraji.
हजारों प्रकार के
There were thousand and thousand kinds of food stuff were prepared by Brijvasis, and they brought everything in front of Giriraji. And Krishna, he asked Brahmanas to worship Giriraji according to the rules and regulations. So Krishna made his second Sarupa, and he sat on the top of Giriraji. And Krishna is saying, "O Brijvasis, have you ever seen Indra? No? When you were worshipping Indra, did you see Indra? No? Look, Giriraji is there. He appeared in front of you. He has come to give darshan to all of you." And Giriraji, with his 1,000 hands, he start eating all the food stuff which were prepared by the Brijvasis. Krishna says, "Look, Giriraji, he is eating, he is very happy. He is love whatever you have prepared." Brijvasi became very happy. "Oh Kanhaiya, we have never seen something like this. This is amazing." So Giriraji is finished everything, and Giriraji said, bring more, Anore, bring more. And Brijvasi became very happy. And again they went back to their home and brought more and more different kind of food stuff. And again they brought to Giriraji. And Giriraji again he started eating very quickly and finished everything. In this way, like many hours passed. Now it was a time like around 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, and Krishna thought, "Oh Brijvasis, they are very simple heart. They have not eaten anything since morning, and they are giving everything to Giriraji." Krishna said, "Oh Giriraji, please be satisfied with whatever our Brijvasis have given you." Then Giriraji, Govardhan, became satisfied, and whatever Giriraji ate, he returns everything back to Brijvasis in double, triple amount. Then all the Brijvasis, they start worshipping Giriraji. Brijvasi, they became very pleased. And when Giriraji gave them prasad, Krishna said, "Now we will honor the Mahaprasad of Giraj Govardhan, and we will do parikrama of Giriraji." Krishna, he performed Govardhan parikrama along with Brijvasis. After performing parikrama,
सब ब्रजवासी लोग अपने
all the Brajvasis, they returned back to their home. Now it was night time. They were taking rest.
इधर इंद्र
Meanwhile, Indra,
उनके उनचर से उनके समाचार मिला
he got news from his servant that Brajvasis, they have stopped worshipping Indra and now they are worshipping just a mountain called Giriraj.
इंद्र इस समाचार को सुनकर
Hearing this news,
गुस्सा हो गया।
he became so angry. These Brajvasis,
एक छोटा बालक की कथा
just they are here, they stop worshiping, they stop worshipping me. They are following the words of a stupid boy. They don't know my power. Indra became very angry.
संवत्सर बादल के बुलाया
He called one cloud. The cloud name was Samvattak,
ऐसे बादल के बुलाया
and the cloud was very powerful, black cloud. He says, Samvattak, go to Braj and destroy the whole Braj. If there will be no bamboo, there will be no flute. I kill all the Brajvasis, destroy everything. I am the king. How dare they stop worshipping me and they are worshipping just a mountain. Sampartak, he came on the Braj. The air start breathing very heavily.
बिजली चमकने लगी
There were so many thunderbolts were there in the sky.
नंद महाराज के आंगन में आ गए
All the Brajvasis, they were frightened. They said, Nand Baba, come out. Come out, Nand Baba, help us, save us. Look what has happened.
कृष्ण समझ गए
Krishna understood.
इंद्र तो मूर्ख हो
Indra, you are stupid. You have done a horrible mistake.
हैं? मैं तुमको इंद्र पद दिया
I have given you this position, and how dare you are trying to scare my Brajvasis. My Brajvasis are my soul and life.
हैं? तुम बन गया राजा
You
और
think
मेरे
you are the
ब्रजवासी
king?
बन गया
And my Brajvasis, they are your servant. You don't know who are these Brajvasi, how much dear they are to me. You stupid Indra. Now I will teach you. Then Krishna start thinking that Indra has developed so much false ego. Who has given him this designation? Who has made him Indra? Bhagwan has made him Indra.
जितने देव देवियां
See all the demigods,
एक पद मात्र है
these are the name of designation. Just like we speak Prime Minister. Prime Minister is not the name of person. Chief Minister is not the name of person. This is the name of designation. So whoever sits on that seat, he becomes Prime Minister or Chief Minister. So he remains Chief Minister and Prime Minister for a limited period of time. After he completes his service, another person will come and sit on his chair, then he will become Prime Minister. So Indra is not the name of person. Indra is the name of designation. Indra is the name of position.
जितने देव देवियों की नाम कहा
So all the name of demigods, they are the name of position, post.
जैसे हम कहते हैं मुख्यमंत्री
Just like we say Prime Minister, Chief Minister, these are the name of the post.
अर्थमंत्री
Finance Minister, Cabinet Minister. So whoever sits on that chair, he is called Cabinet Minister, Finance Minister. Similarly, this Indra is the name of the position, designation. Krishna is thinking, hey, I made you Indra, I gave you this position. How dare you are trying to scare my Brajvasis who are like my life and soul. You are calling me stupid.
इसलिए भगवान
So Bhagwan, he said, oh, I will teach you a very good hard lesson now. Sabak sikhana means I will give you very
देखो
hard
कृष्ण
lesson.
ऐसे मन में विचार करके
So Krishna, he started thinking.
ब्रजवासियों के निकट आकर के कहने लगे
He came near to the Brajvasis. Oh Brajvasis, oh please don't fear, don't fear.
ये गिरिराज गोवर्धन को मैं उठा लेता हूँ
I will lift Giriraj Govardhan on my hand. So Krishna, he walked nearby to Giriraj Govardhan. As Krishna, he touched Giriraj, immediately Giriraj, he lifted Giriraj very easily.
बोलो गिरिराज महाराज की जय, बोलो गिरिराज धारण की जय।
It was so amazing how easily Krishna lifted such a huge Giriraj, and all the Giriraj, they came and they stood under the Giriraj. Radharani was also there with her gopis, with her friends, Sakhis.
और इतने सुंदर गिरिराज गोवर्धन
So Krishna was standing,
छत्र के भांति
and Giriraj became like a huge umbrella. All the Brijvasi, they were standing under Giriraj for 7 days, 7 nights. Krishna was lifting Giriraj by his left hand and with tiny fingers.
सखा लोग कहने लगे हम लोग
Krishna's friend says, "Oh Krishna, take some rest. We are lifting Giriraj with our bamboo stick."
और इंद्र ऐरावत हाथी के
Indra,
अपने
he came while sitting on the Airavat elephant. Vajra.
वज्र के द्वारा
So Indra was holding his weapon called Vajra, and he start attacking on Brijvasi with his Vajra. And Shivji he appeared there with his trident.
सन अगस्त ऋषि सारे जल को पान
The water which was coming from the cloud, Agastya Rishi came there and he drank all the water. And Sheshnag, means Balramji, he made a web, huge round circle around the Brijvasi, so the water was not coming inside, because from the upside Giriraj was protecting them like the umbrella, and from around the side the Sheshnag, he made a huge circle, so water was not entering inside. And Shivji ji, he was holding his trident,
सकृष्ण महादेव
and he start moving his trident very fast. So what happened, all the clouds, they were blown away. So his one name is
बोलो चक्रेश्वर
Chakleshwar Mahadev. I thought he said Gopeshwar.
इधर देखो 7 दिन 7
So
रात
for 7 days and 7 nights,
इंद्र कहने में देखो ब्रजवासी कैसे
Indra, he
एक
thought,
इंद्र के दूत आ रहे देखा कहा महाराज
he gave order to one of his servants, hey, go and now check the situation of Braja. His servant says, Maharaj, everything is fine in Braj. Indra says, fine, how can be possible? Maybe you lost your mind. Hey, you stay here. Hey, you, yes, you go to Braj and check. Tell me how is everyone in the Braj.
ब्रजवासी लोग
He spoke the same, Maharaj, everything is fine in Braj. Then Indra came and he saw himself that all the Brajvasis, they were very happy, dancing, singing, and they were standing under the shelter of Giriraj. So who lifted Giriraj Govardhan actually?
कृष्ण बाएं हाथ
Externally, it looked like Krishna is lifting Giriraj Govardhan. But who lifted Krishna? Radharani. She lifted Giriraj Govardhan because she is the Shakti, she is the potency of Krishna. Krishna is Shaktiman, Radharani is Shakti.
कृष्ण पूर्ण शक्तिमान दुई वस्तु भेद
Shaktiman cannot be completed without Shakti, without potency. Radharani is complete potency.
आंखों के द्वारा
So she was looking at Krishna continuously by her eyes, and in this way giving power to Krishna. Sakha said, Are Krishna, you are not lifting Giriraj alone. We are also helping you. Krishna is saying, okay, if you are helping na, so I am feeling little bit pain in my hand. Let me put my hand down. As Krishna just moved his finger, all the bamboos of Sakha, they bent, they got crack, and they start cracking. Cut. Then everyone, they got scared because Giriraj start vibrating. Then all the Brijvasi, they thought if Giriraj falls upon us, we will become totally chutney. Then Radharani says, hey Giriraj Govardhan, don't fall, just stand where you are, stay there. So this is the glory of Giriraj Govardhan. all the Brijvasis they became very happy when they saw that Krishna is lifting Giraj Govardhan. So Brijvasi, they do kirtan. So they say, oh Krishna, you have become powerful because Yashoda Maiya, she always give you makhan butter. And Gopis, Radharani, they were looking at Krishna, so Krishna was taking power from them, power from Radharani. So when the servants of Indra, they saw that Brijvasis, they are actually very happy, they are enjoying, they are having party, and there is not even a drop of water in the whole Braj, everything is dry. They went back to Indra and told everything to Indra. Then Indra understood, oh, this Krishna, he seemed not to be like ordinary boy. He went to Brahmaji and he said, oh Pitama, I have committed offense. Brahmaji said, Indra, once I also committed offense to Krishna. I stole his cowherd boys and calves. Krishna is Bhagwan. He is the Supreme Lord. You have committed offense to Bhagwan. So go to Bhagwan and ask forgiveness from him. But Indra, do one thing. First, take the shelter of those who are near and dear to Krishna. So Surabhi cow is very dear to Krishna.
Govindaya Namo Namah. Govindati Govinda. Gomani Kar. Gomani Brahman.
Go means Brahman, Go means Govinda, Go means Veda, Go means Gopi, Go means Brajvasi.
Vindati Anandati. जो सबके आनंदित है गो ब्राह्मण इंद्रिय गोमनी भी इंद्रिय नहीं होता.
Go means senses also.
ऐसे गोविंद की चरण में तुमने अपराध किया.
So you have committed offense to such Govind. So take shelter of Surabhi cow, Surabhi mother, and take her with you to Krishna. So Indra, he held the feet of Mother Surabhi. Oh Maya, oh Mother Surabhi Devi, please help me, I have committed offense to Krishna. So Indra, he first took the shelter of Go Mata Surabhi, then he came to Krishna and he started offering prayers to Krishna. Krishna said, Indra, don't do like this again. My Brijvasis are my Sarupa. They are known different from me. Nand Baba, Yashoda, Maya, they are my parents. Subal, Shridham, they are my best friend. Radharani Gopis, they are my life, they are my Haladini Shakti. Krishna is Sachidananda, Sachidananda. So Radharani is the one who gives pleasure to Krishna. She is Haladini Shakti. These Brijvasis are not ordinary Jiva. Who is Radharani? She is the embodiment of Haladini Shakti. She appears from the left side of Krishna, and from his right side Baldev Prabhu appears, or Sadashiv appear. So Radharani is not ordinary woman.
राधारी गोपियां कृष्ण के आदिम शक्ति की स्वरूप भगवान कृष्ण इंद्र की बहुत कुछ समझाया.
So Krishna, he spoke many things to Indra. He said, Indra, don't do like this again. And Indra, he stood with his folded hand and he said, Prabhu, please forgive me this time. I will never do again something like this. Never ever. Please forgive me. Then Krishna says, okay, I forgive you. But But how it was possible for Krishna that Krishna immediately forgive Indra? Indra, he committed very grave mistake, very horrible mistake. But why did Krishna forgive him so easily? Because of Indra mistake, Krishna got chance to stand nearby Radharani for 7 days and 7 nights. Then Indra also bathed Krishna. If you go to Govardhan, after crossing Sankarshan Kund, Govind Kund comes. So this is the same Govind Kund that Indra, he bathed Krishna with Panchamrit, honey, yogurt, milk, sugar. He bathed Govinda. So all that Charnamrit collected and became Govind Kund. And he gave this name to Krishna, Govinda. Oh Prabhu, your name is Govinda from today. So this this Govardhan is himself Bhagwan. He came from Golok Dham. Even Radharani is offering prayers to Giriraj Ji.
कृष्ण के अनेक सेवक हैं हरिदास माने
Oh, Radharani is saying, oh, Krishna has so many servants, but none of them is like Giriraj Govardhan Ji. In Srimad Bhagavatam, Shukdev Goswami Pad has said there are 3 Haridas. One is Yudhishthir Maharaj. That Krishna was staying in the home of Yudhishthir Maharaj. Krishna accepted Yudhishthir Maharaj as his friend, and he was always with Maharaj Yudhishthir in his good time, bad times. He was staying with all the Pandavas. Narad Rishi also says, Narad Rishi says, oh Yudhishthir Maharaj, you all are so fortunate, very fortunate. You are Grastha, but still you are so much one-pointed to Bhagwan. I'm amazed. I'm sannyasi, Maharaj Yudhishthir, I'm sannyasis. I'm always wandering here and there. Daksh Prajapati gave me curse that I cannot stay at one place for long time. I can stay at one place similar to that time when a man take out the milk from the cow. It takes few minutes, so I have got a curse. I can stay in one place for just a few minutes. I'm always wandering here and there. I have no house. I'm sannyasi, but you all are grast, and Bhagwan is staying with you. Parbrahm is staying with you. And Krishna, he never. Krishna is staying in your home, so all the big sadhus, they always want to take the dust from the courtyard of your house. Parbrahm Bhagwan, he himself is staying, living with you in your home. And Krishna, he also became charioteer of Arjun. He has so much love for Pandavas. Whenever Draupadi, she calls out for Krishna, Krishna immediately he appears. So Yudhishthir Maharaj, Pandavas, they are called Haridas.
और दूसरी हरिदास
And the second Haridas is who?
उद्धव
Uddhav ji.
है। कृष्ण प्रबल मंत्री, कृष्ण से दैत्य सखा, जिस बृहस्पति साक्षात
He
और उद्धव
is the
बुद्धि,
disciple of Brihaspati. He is super intelligent. In Srimad Bhagavatam, Sukhdev Goswami Pad is saying, Uddhav ji is not an ordinary person.
विष्णुनाथ प्रबल मंत्री, विष्णु वंश यदुकुल में
He has appeared in the dynasty of Vrishni.
और कृष्ण की भी सलाह देता है युद्ध में।
Even he gives many advice to Krishna. Krishna take advice from him what I should do, what I shouldn't do.
देव गुरु, देवता के गुरु बृहस्पति की,
So the Brihaspati, he is the guru of all the demigod. So Uddhav ji,
उद्धव और उद्धव
he is
बुद्धि,
disciple of Brihaspati.
विष्णु प्रभु मंत्री है। इसे स्वयं भगवान कृष्ण उद्धव को ब्रज में भेजा।
So Krishna, he sent Uddhav to Braj. Himself he sent Uddhav to Braj.
भगवान कहने उद्धव,
Bhagavan said, Uddhav, you go to Braj.
मेरे प्रिया में
Gopis, Brajvasis, they are burning in separation.
अकुल के रथ पर बैठ करके
उद्धव-
वृंदावन से जब उठना करे, सब ब्रजवासी लोग कृष्ण
Uddhav
विवाह
go
में
to Braj.
भक्त हैं।
When Krishna, he left Braj, all the Brajvasis, they were burning in the pain of separation, and Krishna, he sent Uddhav to Braj.
प्रतिबंध विवाह हो, मत दियो नाम की गोपीनां, मत संदेश भी मत। हे उद्धव तुम ब्रज में जाओ।
Oh, Uddhav, you go to Braj. My parents, Nand Baba, Yashoda Maya,
और
give
मेरे
them some
प्राण प्रिय
sympathy.
गोपियों के तुम मेरे संदेश
And my life, my soul, gopis are there. Give them my message. Therefore, Uddhav ji,
भगवान की प्रिय सत्ता है।
who is he is top, he is very most dear to Krishna.
हरिदास तरफ आए।
He is called Haridas Tar. And who is Haridas Tam? The topmost of Haridas is Giriraj ji himself.
कोई पत्थर नहीं है,
Giriraj ji is not a stone, not a piece of stone,
ये साक्षात
not a mountain. Giriraj ji is himself, is the Swaroop of Krishna.
इसलिए महाप्रभु ने कहा,
Therefore Chaitanya Mahaprabhu
वृंदावन
said,
जाओ, अधिक समय वृंदावन में मत रहो।
don't stay for long time in Vrindavan.
और गिरिराज गोवर्धन के ऊपर कभी पैर मत रखो।
Never put your feet on Giriraj ji. Never put your feet on Giriraj ji. Never touch Giriraj ji by your feet.
साक्षात भगवत
Giriraj Govardhan is Bhagwan himself.
गिरिराज गोवर्धन ब्रजवासी की रक्षा करते हैं।
Because this Giriraj is always protecting
इसलिए राधा जी स्वयं करेंगे।
all the Giriraj ji. Radharani herself is saying,
हरिदास को वर्जो। गिरिराज गोवर्धन सब प्रकार से सेवा भी करते हैं, तन मन देकर भी सेवा करते हैं।
Giriraj is always serving Krishna.
गिरिराज गोवर्धन सुंदर सुंदर कंदराएं जो है, गुफा जो है,
The branches of Giriraj ji, there are many caves in Giriraj ji. So Giriraj ji creates many things. So when Radha Krishna perform their pastime, so in this way Giriraj ji serve them. Giriraj ji offer them fruits, flowers. Giriraj ji make many beautiful caves, so Radha Krishna can take some rest in those caves.
गिरिराज गोवर्धन ठंडी ठंडी जल
Giriraj ji provides very sweet water. Many waterfalls are there.
पानी
Wh-
गर्मी के समय ठंडी पानी आता है।
During the summer, Giriraj ji gives very cold water to Krishna, and during the winter, Giriraj ji provides lukewarm water to Krishna.
गिरिराज गोवर्धन की कम तो लाठी में स्नान नदी पर करते रहे ब्रजवासी लोग।
So Giriraj ji is always providing so many things to all the Brajvasis. In Giriraj Govardhan there is only one Shila that is called Chandan Shila. So if you put some water on that Shila and rub with your hand, you will have your hand will become red. It is called kumkum. So for many days you will have fragrance in your hand. that Shila is still present there.
गिरिराज गोवर्धन बाजन शिला, बाजन शिला।
So there is also one Shila, Bhajan Shila. So there is a very big Shila. So if you take a small stone and strike very softly, you strike, you will hear the music is coming out from that Shila. That Shila is still present there. When you go to Anyor Gaon, there you can have darshan of all these things. There is a Mukut Shila, the sign, there is a mark of Radharani's Mukut, Radharani's crown. She was keeping her crown on that Giriraj. Still you can see the mark, you can see that mark.
जब राम कृष्ण चरण स्पर्श स्वयं कृष्ण बलराम गिरिराज गोवर्धन के ऊपर चढ़ जाते थे।
Krishna Balram,
कृष्ण बलराम के चरण स्पर्श प्राप्त करके गिरिराज गोवर्धन रोमांचित होता है।
when Krishna Balram they would walk on Giriraji becomes so ecstatic, he becomes so ecstatic that
उनकी रोमावली जैसे हमारे शरीर में
just like we have hairs on our body.
बोले देखो गिरिराज गोवर्धन
Just like when we become so excited, our hairs they stand. In the same way, when Krishna and Balram ji they put their feet on Giriraji, Giriraji becomes so happy, so happy.
जैसा कि हम लोग गिरिराज गोवर्धन के आश्रय करें। जब तक गिरिराज की कृपा नहीं होगी, हृदय में ब्रज भक्ति नहीं होगी।
Braj Bhakti will never come to our heart unless we get the mercy of Giriraji. Even Radharani, she also glorifies Giriraji. Our Guru Varga says that unless you perform bhajan to Giriraji, you will never get Braj Bhakti. Never. Braj Bhakti will never appear inside your heart. There are many shlokas which are glorifying the importance of Giriraji. Giriraji has two eyes, Radha Kund and Shyam Kund. Mansi Ganga is also present there. Krishna, he performed very sweet pastime in Mansi Ganga with gopis, and that Leela is called Nauka Vihar, boat pastime. He performed so many beautiful sweet pastime in Giriraji. Brijvasis, once they decided, oh, we will go to Gangaji in Haridwar to take bath, and Krishna says, no, you don't have to go there. I bring Gangaji here. And Krishna, by his mind, he called Gangaji that, oh Gangaji, please come here and appear in this place. That is why Gangaji came. And because Krishna called her from his mind, so she is called Mansi Ganga. People, they travel so far, Badrinath, Kedarnath, Haridwar, Rishikesh, Gangotri, Yamunotri. Everything is present in Braj. People, they are unaware of all this thing. Therefore, they go so far places. The real Kedarnath, the real Gangotri, Yamunotri, Adi Gangotri, where are they? They are in Braj. That is why they are called Adi Badrinath, Adi Kedarnath. This word Adi means the real, the actual form of Kedarnath is not in Kedarnath, that is in Braj. So Giriraj Govardhan ji is always serving Giriraj ji.
भाई आ गया भाई।